So welcome to our Scrim League matchup season number 5. We're trying to see if the overlay is all ready to go. TSEA here on the left, up in the PH flag right there. On the right hand side, we got DP&PP. Will there be goats? That's a good question. That's a very good question indeed. Since we don't have the lobby at all, we can just hide the chat right there. No one needing any assistance from us. We are just here to watch, here to stream, and here to broadcast. So here for TSEA, quick little intros. Kakashi, I believe team captain. He is from Thailand though, but he's a good friend of some few members of the PH community. We got X978SR XT11395. I don't know who that one is, but let's just call him X9. We got Bannister of Overrush PH, the main tank. Swarly as well. Gonna be into this one. Just gonna be flexing his Zenyatta. We got Mercy. Mercy is gonna be on to the leash. Let's see how competitively she can play. And it's gonna be Green, a member of the PH community as well, but he is from Singapore. Gonna be on that Brigitte. Here the flip side here for DP&PP. It's gonna be Dark Phoenix on Illusion. We got Sombra here from Eraser. Boutique gonna be on to Diana. Johnny on a Reaper. Here's Johnny, guys. Lucifer gonna be on that Zarya. And Steeler on the Reinhardt. So it does seem like the Ghost composition here for TSEA gonna be into full force. Here comes the pin, but Dark Phoenix is saved by Boutique and his Sleep Dart. Eraser now with the first frag going for the flank. And it does seem like DP and PP gonna be able to get the pincer at Sap. Here comes Johnny now. Here's Johnny, guys. Honestly, memes by itself, honestly, a reference by itself, and Kakashi is very honestly dead there to the hand of the Thai squad. See, a good start right now here for DP&PP. Gonna be the initial capture going their way. A quick little FYI one more time. Scrim League rules do state that each stream needs a delay, even though it's just a scrim. Gonna be 3 minutes for us, guys. So if you hear any answers later on, that's probably me talking about the chat. Steeler though coming out in front. Bannister gonna go for the march, and oh, DP&PP just giving up the point like that so quickly and so easily, not really even going for any kind of contest whatsoever. Johnny though looking to go for the flank. Here comes that Death Blossom. He gets it through Bannister, and he's able to get 3. DP&PP so potent with their ultimates, and they're gonna get those takedowns. So with the Thai squad just playing this one so well, let's just check that one out one more time in our replay, as we do see Johnny now marching on, and we do see DP&PP going for the spawn camp, but all the way back in the point. Just the Death Blossom there on the side. Here comes the fight right now, and Green gets the stun and the takedown onto Johnny. An EMP there from Eraser trying to make up for the mistakes, but he's gonna try to translate it on out. And you can see this a little more of a mistake here from lower division teams. They decide to go for the spawn camp in such a bad position. They were on the outside, and with the 3-3 composition here from TSEA, they can just go for a grab like this. Here comes self-destruct right now from Kakashi, and it's gonna get a takedown onto Lucifer. Here comes Bannister now out in front. Swarly looking for the snipes, and TSEA get the flip on back. Now it's more of DP&PP throwing that defense away. You don't go for the outside open area when you have a Reaper, when you really could just go for the choke instead. The Sombra can reposition at any time and anywhere in itself, as TSEA is gonna be going down below, trying to march up on top. But in the meantime, DP&PP still with his 2-2-2 trying to make this one work. But TSEA is showing that 3-3 composition is usually one of the best one, easy to play and easy to just go for the victory. They do get 5, gonna get a takedown onto Dark Phoenix by the end. But in the flip side is Johnny now skulking around, and honestly, the Reaper might get chased down here. Where is Mercy? Where is she coming on? Oh, she's looking for the Fairy instead. So no punish play going the way of the Reaper. TSEA right now ready with 3 ultimates. On the flip side, we got 2 ults ready to go here for DP&PP. Nana Boost is at the ready, and here we go with the Graviton Surge initiating onto the right and the Brigitte. A good style barrier to Mercy to keep them topped up, and Swarly with the trance as well. That might be a little mistake though from TSEA. So not really wanting to stack up any ults. Graviton Surge now coming on out, and Johnny with the Death Blossom one more time. Kakashi on DM duty, but still it's too late. The 2 supports are gonna fall in tandem one by one. Here they come. Kakashi trying to get on out. A quick little lag spike right there. What is up with the servers? And DP&PP gonna be able to get the flip one more time. There we go. TSEA gonna be trying to get through. They're waiting for an opportunity to strike. Kakashi on the flip side does have the self-destruct available. And let's see if TSEA can actually get into the bulk and get through to the defense, as we do see DP&PP mobilizing to the left-hand side. Stealer and Bannister again facing off. Here comes the pin. A good effort there from TSEA. But in the fixed side, here comes the EMP from Eraser. It gets 3 but gets no kill. Stealer now with a fire strike onto 1. Marching on by. Gonna get rid of Mercy as well. Lelouch just a little too close to the hammer and gets taken down. Here comes the rally now from Green after the takedown onto Stealer. Self-destruct coming on out from Kakashi as well. Zoning the side of DP&PP out. Chase down onto Dark Phoenix. And looks like the PA squad able to get the capture. Get 2 more kills. And the clutch factor here from TSEA working out their magic. X9 now looking for another target to go for. Spots out the Doomfist from Eraser. And Johnny just a little too late to get back to the point. TSEA gonna get the first one, 100 to 89.
Score 1-0. Ready for battle.
Alright, face on.
So give me a sec, guys. I think we can make the icon just a little bigger, so we can properly rep the Scrim League in this one. Okay, that's a little too big. Give me a sec. I'm just adjusting on the fly. The best kind of stream, guys, is the stream where you see production value increased during it. That kind of deal. But anyway, we are gonna be into Shrine. Yeah, that's perfect. My OCD working on its magic. But let's go again. TSEA, because they're still playing the 3-3 composition. Looks like they're really practicing their goats here on Nepal. Honestly, a good amount of practice is on, except on to Sanctum, so it is what it is. We're not gonna get the pit map as of yet, so we'll see if DP&PP can force that one out. Johnny, though, already really low, trying to get topped up. Good fire grenade there from Boutique, as well as shots. And gonna keep them Korea alive. Chill! X9 gets the right click on, looking for a Eraser right now. Healing coming out from Boutique one more time, but TSEA has already done their job. They're at the heart of their opposing squad. Here comes X9 and Green. They get 3 takedowns overall, make that a 4th, and TSEA looking in control of this one. A shield bash connecting, a rally available. Swarly, though, gonna get a takedown onto Lucifer. Gonna be really the DPS of the situation alongside X9.
My ultimate is charging.
TSEA looking to back on out. So basically the defense gonna be looking for a pick, just gonna be playing this slow. They don't really need to go for the push, as it is gonna be a 3-3 versus a 2-2-2. Oh, never mind. DP&PP gonna swap on over to 3-3 of their own, but this is the one without the Brigitte, so it's gonna be a Goats without the shield bash. It's more of some healing, more of some utility with the buy grenade, and as well as the damage from the Zenyatta. Speaking of the Zenyatta, here comes the trance after the Graviton Surge from X9. Still a lot of ultimates here for TSEA, and they're gonna start to whip them out. Nano boost on to Stealer, trying to get some damage done, but here comes Shatter now from Bannister, gonna get the stun onto absolutely no one, but Dark Phoenix still gonna fall. The Soundfire was available, but now it is gonna be DP&PP backing on out. They're in quite a bad situation, and Bannister again with the pin. Is this the quarterback of the century here for TSEA, as they are just 1/3 away from victory here on Nepal? In the meantime, this is a small mistake here back on the point for the Zenyatta of Eraser. He's still gonna get staggered there. It took a while before he got taken down. When you are a Zenyatta and you're all left alone, you really need to make yourself potent to get those takedowns before anything else, so people will be forced to kill you instead of just leave you alone with your balls. But anyway, 80% right now here for the side of TSEA. One last chance for DP&PP. Maybe a goat swap would have been a lot better earlier. Double bombs now, come on out. Where's the other bomb? Gets absolute nothing, but we are going to go into the point itself. A shadow now coming on out. Nana boosted Rana trying to go for the fight. A soundfire here from Dark Phoenix, but Butik is still the first to fall. A rally now coming on out from Green, trying to get into the heart of the offense rather. As here comes the transcendence now from Eraser, trying to erase all the damage that is done by TSEA. A brawl on the point already. Dark Phoenix with a tag onto one. Graviton Surge though sucking in 4, and another good setup here from X9. Who is this guy? TSEA keeping this one up. Johnny gonna get demeched as well, as overtime 6 away. Butik trying to back on out. TSEA, the first one on the board. A good debut here for the PH Squadron. Play of the game gonna go to X9. Very well deserved, honestly.
Огонь по готовности.
Let's check out the cards real quick. 2 to 2. So pretty evenly matched up fight in. So welcome guys to another Scrim League game between TSEA and DP&PP. Quick little reminder again that this is just a 4-map series. 1 control, 1 escort, 1 assault, and 1 hybrid. The order doesn't really matter because in the end you just need to get those games done. But here for TSEA, they are already up 1-0, looking good after that Nepal kind of game. They did play goats a lot though, so maybe you might see a 2-2-2 instead. We have the 2-1-3 set up here for the defense. So Bannister and Kakashi now gonna be on the Ryan Zarya. So X9 gonna be swapping things over, is gonna be playing the Sombra instead. On the flip side, the defensive squad still playing the Lucio Zen pairing. It's interesting, the TSEA really enjoying the Zen Goats kind of defense with Green. Gonna be on the brig, swinging away, trying to get some takedowns in CQC. On the flip side, DP&PP gonna be playing Stealer on the brig right now. One of the members in the chat saying though that DP&PP doesn't have a brig player. So let's see if Stealer can actually put his shield up, take the mantle, and take the win here for his squad. DP&PP, interesting composition. They are going to be playing a 2-1-3 as well. Going to be the Ashe this time. Makes sense. Lots of good sidelines. If you're not running a Widow or a Hanzo, and Ashe is a good substitute. X9 going to get sleep darted. But Bannister out in front. Doing so much damage right now. Stealer the first to fall. And you can see a little bit of the inexperience there for DP&PP on the brig itself. When the opposing Reinhardt is just way too close at you, you might want to go for the stun. Try to back on out just a little bit. And also keep your mace swinging to get the Inspire ticks going. Green though, really low already. Just way out in front. It gets punished immediately by Johnny. So far, so good here from the Ashe. Gets a double ding on the Kakashi. Gonna get that takedown. Now here comes Eraser alongside Lucifer and Stealer. DP&PP now coming close and into the plaza, so they are trying to get so much space given to them in the first place. On the flip side though, X9 trying to translocate on out, gets caught by Stealer. There's the maze, there's the maze, there's the maze, and finally there's the punish play. Here comes Bob as well, trying to get some takedowns, and their Grandmaster player, oh, gonna get booped in. Perfect shot there from Mercy, but you know who else gets booped into the river? Gonna be Swarly. Kakashi gonna get taken down as well. Bannister trying to face off against the opposing Reinhardt. Both of them do have the shadows available, and TSE tried to make this one word, but Johnny again uncontested. DP&PP using the high ground here on Rialto, and it does seem like TSEA cannot rely on their 2-1-3 or their 3-3 in this kind of setup. So time might not toss on now. DP&PP trying to go for another opportunity to get the steamroll ongoing, but Johnny really low, might get punished here by Kakashi. No, cannot give chase. Instead, X9 gonna swap things over, gonna be on to the Reaper, very strong in CQC, but will it actually be enough? Maybe another DPS will work out in their favor. Maybe a sniper might be better as well, as TSEA now looking for the flank. Here comes the Reaper now coming on over. Swarly with the trance. Counter shot there from Bannister. Well played there, but a Gravity Surge now coming on from Eraser to stop any kind of attack. Nano Boost though on to Lucifer, looking for a few hammer swings. Here comes the Razor on the left hand side as well. X9 really low, going for the raid form cancel to get the it's the reload, and here he comes the Reaper, getting the lifesteal, getting the healing, and TSEA looking to defend this one with the Graviton Surge. But Johnny tried to make this one, tried to make amends with the Bob available, but 3 kills already here for the side of the defense. DP&PP forced to back on out. A stellar defense here from TSEA. Just a good Graviton Surge there from Kakashi to play it clutch and play it even. That does seem like TSEA looking to just back on out through to the corner, buy the payload, and use the CQC nature of the second point to their advantage. Their composition very well suited for this one part of the map, and they know it, so they're gonna play it like that, trying to just keep the funnels on going. On the flip side though, Johnny gonna be onto the Pharah, but interesting enough, neither the Lucio or the Ana swapping on over to the Mercy. It is gonna be Johnny still trying to play this one, gonna get sniped up by his mother in the meantime, but Kakashi and Bannister already just setting things up, knocking things down. Another good shatter there from Bannister, and DP&PP forced to back on out. This is gonna be Johnny's demise as X9 finally gets the shots on out, and DP&PP might want to fully commit onto the Pharah Mercy kind of deal, go for that second DPS instead of trying to force out this Brigitte, especially when they're out in front. I feel like, oh, gonna be Johnny on the Reaper. I was gonna say a McCree might be a good pick, especially against the Reaper in the first place, but it is, you can always beat paper with paper. I don't know how that makes sense, but you know, just try to fight them with the same kind of hero. A perfect move there from Dark Phoenix, forcing X-Knight to fly on up, but here he comes again with the Death Blossom, just delaying the inevitable. A late Soundbarrier there from Dark Phoenix, absolutely heartbreaking here for the side of DP&PP, and gets punished by Mercy as well. Let's just watch that one right here, right now. A good play there from the start from Dark Phoenix. Good boop. But then X9's like, okay, I can just float on here and go for the Death Blossom. The Sound Barrier too late to save anyone. TSEA now holding on to the corner. Here comes DP&PP still playing this 2-1-3 kind of setup. They do have two ultimates ready to go. A Nana Boost and a Graviton Surge. Graviton Surge now sucking everyone in. And oh no, Swarly and Mercy again went for the stack. In the end, it does save them though after the Bio Grenade, but you can be a little more efficient with that one. In the meantime, here comes the cleanup and here come the takedowns. Perfect play here from TSEA with the counter initiation. As we watch the replay, let me just explain this real quick to our viewing public. We go for the Sound Barrier and the Transcendence. It makes the Sound Barrier, honestly, make the Transcendence pretty redundant. You can't really get any healing done if in the end no one's gonna get hurt anyway. But what you do, you pop the trance first. The trance is the more important one, and we get something like the Bio Grenade. That's when you go for the Sound Barrier, or when you feel like the trance is running out in the first place. Just a quick little tip there too. Most of our teams right now who is gonna use this VOD for later on, as Green now with a whip shot. Mercy tried to skate on by the river, very dangerous, but it does look like she is her own pro skater. And here comes TSEA again, just holding on to this area. This whole L shape is theirs to take. A minute remaining here for TSEA and their defense. They do have the Shatter as well as the Death Blossom ready to go. On the flip side, Lucifer needs to get the stun onto the Reaper and or the Reinhardt to make this one work. Swarly close to the trance, and we have Graviton Surge ready to go here for Kakashi. So things look good here for the defense. They can't win this out too quickly though, or they will allow DP&PP to get one more fight. Soundfire already coming on out from Dark Phoenix, and a Bio Grenade there! Another good play from Boutique, making this one work. Here comes the trance now from Swarly, but it might not be enough. A 2-for-2 trade, make that a 3, and X9 able to stay alive against all that. He's gonna tear everyone apart, and at the brink, TSEA able to clutch that one out one more time. One last push here for DP&PP. They're gonna be able to get a quick little speedster onto the payload because it's just pretty close by. Spawn advantage in their favor, but they need to go for it. Dark Phoenix now gonna go for the touch within the 3-second mark, so we are gonna get an overtime fight. Green though, rally is up, looking for a stun or two. The two Reinhardts butting in, and Kakashi now on the left-hand side with a good amount of energy. Graviton Surge though, sucking in for trying to get some damage done. Eraser now with a tag onto the Lucio, but TSEA still with control of this one. X9 close to the Death Blossom, looking for the peel play. Gets Eraser first, protecting his Zenyatta. Now Dark Phoenix is the next target. Overtime still ticking away. Johnny and Boutique too far off to get to the payload, and that's gonna be the defense able to hold on before the second checkpoint.
Score 0-1. Switching sides.
Apex for life fucking Goat's composition. But anyway, let's just look at this one of these replays right now. The Transcendence there from Swarly. Just at the end of the duration of the Bio Grenade, he was able to get some value about the ultimate, keep X9 alive, and that really led to TSEA and their victory on that one. But for now, TSEA gonna be on the attack. Will they actually go for a 2-1-3 one more time? Or will they full commit on the 3-3? Or will we see something completely new here from the PH Squadron? On the flip side though, DP&PP gonna be trying to make this one work with Dark Phoenix and as Boutique also showing up with the supports right there. I would say here for DP&PP, their MVP on the support line has been Boutique. I mean Boutique is a lot easier to say. But yeah, Boutique here showing up with those Bio Grenades, honestly putting DP&PP on the map, as Johnny as well on the Ashe. Very potent, very strong, and I feel like DP&PP should just full commit on the 2-2 in itself. The Brigitte doesn't really need to be countered by another Brigitte. Another thing would be better would be a Pharah Mercy commitment. I'll be a lot more potent in dealing with this. A Junkrat could be good as well, or a sniper like the Hanzo, like the Widowmaker, use the sightlines of the map in the first place. But anyway, let's get into this one. TSEA gonna be running the 2-1-3 setup one more time. It's gonna be X9 on the Hanzo, trying to make this one work, and it's gonna be skating along on the left bridge. TSEA trying to hug the corner in the meantime. We do see Green though out in front. Here comes the Dynamite already, and it doesn't get any value. But Johnny still using the high ground here. Exactly what DP&PP was able to do in the last part. But in this time, it's going to be a topsy-turvy kind of setup as it's the blue squad on the attack. Swarly going to be the target, but no, X9 putting on the pressure and gets the clock onto Johnny. Johnny, yes, Papa, it's time for you to go to sleep. And X9 is going to take care of Butik as well. Stealer now torn apart in front of her very eyes. Dark Phoenix eats the Storm Arrows, and Eraser gets tagged by the end. TSEA, a clean team wipe there. Going to be coming in close to the end of the first checkpoint. Can DP&PP get even closer to contesting this one? No, they can't. And that's 5 minutes and 30 on the clock. Is this TSEA finding the form and finding the steamroll that they need? But anyway, TSEA now just marching on, and here comes the Philippine Squadron again through the bridge right now. We see a boat now passing on by, but will this just be a pass on by for the offensive against the defense? Johnny charging on in all by his lonesome with the Diva. Gonna get punched by that one. Here comes the trance already, but it's too late to save the Brigitte as well. Johnny though, back into the mech. Here comes the Graviton Surge right now from Kakashi into the Dragon. And things look good here for TSEA. They're just completely dominating into this one. The Diva now, Z-Mech. Johnny looking to get the contest ongoing, but it's too late. The only one left right now is Dark Phoenix and Stealer. They do have the Sound Barrier and they do have the Rally, so they can stall this out. Here comes the Sound Barrier early. Amp it up, coming on by. Here comes the speed as well, and here comes the Rally. So Stealer still staying on. A small mistake there from Dark Phoenix though, now really channeling his ult while he runs on by, and now the payload gonna get to the end as Swarly gets to TSEA taking the win.
Play of the game.
Play of the game gonna go on over to X9 with the Reaper. DP&PP looked so good on that first point, but by the second, TSEA took control and took the win. Maybe DP&PP, as stated, they don't really have a proper brick player. They should just go for the comfort pits 2-2-2. So welcome back, guys. Gonna be map number 3 here between TSEA and DP&PP. Kakashi, X9, Major Dinner, Swarly, Mercy, and Green here for the Blue Hand Squad. On the red team, we got Dark Phoenix. There's Eraser, Butik, Johnny, Lucifer, and Mr. ZF. So let's check this one out, guys. What's gonna be coming our way? People asking what the division differences are. Division differences are usually your SR. Division 1 is your Master GN teams. Division 2 is your Low Master High Diamond teams. Division 3 is your Diamond teams, and Division 4 is your Plat Diamonds, and Division 5 is everything else lower, I believe. So yeah, it's based on SR. Division 1. Yeah, there you go.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
But anyway, let's get into this one. Looks like the defense here for TSEA, they're gonna try something new, and they're gonna be playing the Orisa Bastion kind of setup. Gonna be taking the high ground here for the PH Squadron. We got the Torbjorn Turbot set on up also by X9. Major Dinner now looking to set on up alongside the corner. Green, in the meantime, gonna be giddy to play something else. That's the Brigitte in the first place. TSEA though, looking for a target or two. Mercy now going for the damage boost. And here comes the plane, here comes the bullet rain, and here comes the steam train as well. Will this actually be enough as DP&PP backing on out, gonna be going on the inside and looking for the rotation. They are playing a standard 3-3 composition with Mr. ZF on the Brigitte this time. Eraser leading the charge, and here comes DP&PP, but TSEA playing the smart, already repositioning on the flip side, but they do get the pin and the takedown off the green. DP&PP now looking to get in control as the 3-3 composition just finds the freight train, finds the hits, and finds the takedowns. But X9 keeping this one up alongside Major Dinner. Good rotation here with the Orisa, but the Torbjorn trying to get some damage done. Swarly now back into the mech. Almost gets D-mech there as soon as he's gonna be back into the fight. Lucifer with a lot of energy to go as well. And the first tick now taken here by the squadron of DP&PP. Finally, DP&PP putting up a fight at the start. And here we go again. The thing about DP&PP though, that they have been pretty consistent here in their first point pushes. On the flip side, TSEA so good on that second point defense. Will this actually be enough? As Butik tried to get on out. Dark Phoenix with the Fairy as well, trying to get everyone in position. But you know who gets everyone in position? It's gonna be Eraser setting things up. Gonna be DP&PP knocking things down. Eraser though really low, but still 4 kills going their way. The dive composition now between Major Dinner as well as Warley trying to stay alive. But there's the takedown from the Zarya. So the 3-3 composition of DP&PP keeping this one up. They have been able to just completely dominate so far here on Numbani. And this map very strong in the snowball. This has to be a lot of swaps here from the side of TSEA. They put Kakashi this time on the Zen. We got X9 on a Reaper. So interesting. Gonna be still playing the 1 DPS setup kind of deal. Here comes the rally already, courtesy of Mr. ZF, and he's going for a few swings along the way. DP&PP though keeping this one up, has the Grafton Surge, and here it comes, sucking into double self-destruct though. It's Warley with a tag on to Johnny, no one dying to the red self-destruct there, but the Transcendence here from Butik right now, keeping this one up. Kakashi gonna get flagged, gonna get tagged, and in the end, that's gonna be DP&PP with the capture one more time. Things look good here for the Thai squadron, looking to get on the board, and we get a small little disconnect there on the Overwatch servers. Really good to see, you know. Yeah, there you go. Overwatch and connectivity issues in the PH. Name a better combination. A Soundfire though is available here for Dark Phoenix, and Shatter is ready to go here for Eraser as well. Will this be the combo play that we're looking for? Here it comes, Major Dinner to the floor. Green gonna get tagged and bagged as well. Here comes Eraser now, looking to erase the 2-point lead here by the side of TSEA. But can they actually make this one done? 4:43 on the clock. Things look good here for the attacking squadron. Butik now trying to stay alive against the efforts of X9 on the Diva. It does seem like it is a full 3-3 here for TSEA, but no one with the contest. Mercy though, as well as Dark Phoenix, gonna go for the Sound Barrier, and we have the rally from Green as well. Now with the rally, they're a lot stronger in CQC. Will they actually get the kill? Lucifer tried to get on out, and here comes Kakashi with the Transcendence as well. Counter Trans though coming on out from Butik. Lucifer with a Grafton Surge. A good shadow though coming out from Major Dinner, but still, it is gonna be a 2-man advantage here for the attacking squadron. Johnny putting up the self-destruct, gonna get no one with that one, but there's the pin from Eraser onto X9, and in the end, doesn't even need to get a team wide. They get the push, and that's gonna be a full capture here for the side of DP&PP.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Solid effort there from DP&PP, getting on the board with a full capture. Finally, we've been waiting for that one. Kudos to the Thai squadron. But in the meantime, what does TSEA have in store for us? They did go for a substitution banister for Major Dinner, but will it actually be a deciding factor of this game, or maybe just the composition on the first point not working out to their expectations, and the snowball effect on Numbani in full force just working out in favor of DP&PP? The one thing though I do know about Numbani is if you get run over on the second point, that's pretty much it already. They are gonna potentially play the Wrecking Ball, but X9 probably just having some fun in the spawn. On the flip side here for DP&PP, knowing that the map is more high ground oriented, gonna be playing the Flying Goats composition, gonna be floating on over with Eraser and Johnny on the Winston Diva. Lucifer though has been pretty consistent with the Zarya, always getting some energy and getting some good grabs along the way. And Mr. ZF finally finding a way to corral his team on that Brigitte. Things look really good here for DP&PP. The real question is, can they actually defend this one to a full hold kind of situation? As here comes TSEA, gonna be running the Wrecking Ball Winston with a Zarya. So it is a 3-3 comp, but it has a Wrecking Ball. Instead, they're not gonna full commit with the triple dive setup. So let's see if TSEA can make this 3-3 setup kind of work, as here comes the Hammer now smashing into the sign, gonna smash into the stoplight as well. Already a bad initiation here for TSEA, and Major Dinner knows it. But in the flip side, DP&PP gonna go down, might get punished for this one as X9 rolls on over. Now back to the point, Green looking for a boop or two. Butik gonna get chased after by Major Dinner, and we got X9 with a tag onto one. Kakashi with the kill onto Butik as well, and a big mistake there from DP&PP. They already had it in the bag, but they went for the chase down and got punished instead. TSEA getting on the board with some good time already. 2 ticks taken, and if I might be correct here, we might go in for a very long Numbani map. So payload activated here. We are gonna see a rally and a prime rage ready to go for TSEA in just a bit. On the flip side, it's gonna be a self-destruct, and the prime rage gonna be of note here for the defending squadron. But Eraser already with a kill onto Kakashi, preventing any rally shenanigans. Here comes the prime rage from Major Dinner, looking to get some punches, looking to get some kicks, and looking for an environmental. Gets it onto Lucifer, but Johnny with a counter kill onto Mercy already. Butik again providing a good source of damage and healing at the same time. Gonna be DP&PP keeping this one up with a 5-man squadron. But one more mistake here from DP&PP has been overstaying their welcome, and this time they learn from it. They're on the high ground, they're on the back. We have a rally from Kakashi, and X9 looking for a quick little scout or two. And the flip side, Eraser gonna be popping the Power Rage, gets sleep darted along the way. A good toss there from Mercy, and the Nano Boost is available. In the meantime, Green zipping along. Here comes the Sound Barrier already from Dark Phoenix, trying to keep this one up. Here comes the Graviton Surge though from the blue hand side, and a Trance in response. Butik again in this game, just playing this clutch. Dark Phoenix though torn apart by the mines already. Eraser with a hop on in one more time, and we have the Sound Barrier ready to go for Green. Will TSEA be forced to use this one? Green in the backline, longing for the punch, and finally gets it onto Butik. In the flip side, we have Major Dinner with the Prime Rage, but Eraser with a tag onto one. TSEA now gonna be trying to stay back to the point, trying to prevent anyone from stopping their push. They go for Lucifer as well as Mr. ZF first, and they do get the takedown onto 2. Now, here comes Swarly with a good amount of energy. Eraser on the right-hand side. There's going to be a stun there from Kakashi, and things look good here for TSEA. They're trying to make this one work. Green now still stepping on by the bus, and the PH squadron close to that second checkpoint. On the flip side though, DP&PP still in this fight. They've not really been beaten to a pulp here on the second checkpoint. They're able to hold on. A Graviton Surge though to suck in Dark Phoenix and Eraser. Here comes the bubbles already. A mine set up by X9 by the payload, and it works out in their favor. Lucifer torn apart. Mr. ZF and Johnny at the brink, gonna get taken down, and that's gonna be a capture here for TSEA on that second checkpoint. DP&PP making that one a fight though, as TSEA gonna be at a small disadvantage in terms of the time bank coming soon. Swarly though gonna put up the bubble onto Green, who's going for the weirdly advanced scout, and this might be a punish play. No, never mind. Major Dinner intercepting, gonna be forced to fight instead. Self-destruct now coming on now to the point, and a Sound Barrier there from Green, as well as everyone crouching behind the payload, keeping them alive. Now will TSEA be able to make this one happen? Dark Phoenix popping the Sound Barrier, looking for an opportunity to strike. Kakashi though with the rally. TSEA brawling one more time, and that's gonna be a tag here for DP&PP. The defense getting on the board first with the numerical advantage. Can TSEA keep this one up? No, Eraser with the shatter out to 3, making that one count. Mercy gonna get no mercy of her own, gonna get killed immediately by Lucifer. Swarly tag to the right hand side as well. Here comes Major Dinner now trying to hop on out, but it ain't gonna fly. DP&PP going for the push already. X9 deciding to be the hamster runner that he is, trying to stay alive, torn apart instead by Lucifer even with the shields, and things look pretty tough here for the side of TSEA. They're gonna get beaten back into a corner, into their spawn, and DP&PP again learning from their mistakes. Looks like we're back into our game, guys, and let's get into this one. So instead of waiting for Green, because it's been taking too long, we are gonna get a substitution mid-game here for TSEA. It's gonna be Patty, and I think it's okay. And the Scrim League anyways, since it is just Scrim matches in its first place. So we are going to see Patty right now and her signature Lucia trying to make this one work. And interesting enough, Mercy going to have the Nav Boost available. 3 minutes on the clock here for TSEA, but already fended off. Major Dinner, Swarly to the floor. And that's going to be a good setup there from Eraser, trying to just erase everyone on the opposing squads. DP&PP going to be able to hold on one more time. The Battle of the Zarya though this battles of the Zars though is honestly the biggest deal right now between Swarly and Lucifer. if either one of them falls, that resets their energy back to 0 and really swings the favor in favor of the team that keeps their Zarya alive. So let's see if it's gonna be enough here for TSEA. They go for the Graviton Surge, going for Lucifer first. Here comes the Self-Destruct now into the backline though. Courtesy of D-Head is gonna get absolutely nothing. X9 though setting on up with the Mites. Major Dinner with the charge as well. And looks like the bulk of the army here of TSEA gonna be into the Graviton Surge, but Kakashi now with a tag onto one, a 2-for-1 trade so far. TSEA keeping the swap, whip shot connecting onto Dark Phoenix, and that's gonna be a combination there between the Wrecking Ball and the Brigitte. Things are good for TSEA, finally penetrating and destroying the defenses of DP&PP. Now Shadow here is ready to go for Major Dinner, and he's gonna be trying to come on back. What went wrong there for DP&PP? Just the follow-up after the Graviton Surge, not potent enough. They already caught the bulk, and they already separated the supports, but just not enough takedowns. Could have gone for either one, either way, but now we will see another kind of fight. Dark Phoenix though to the floor. Johnny gonna get stunned up as well. And here comes the D-Mech already. Graviton Surge now sucking everyone in. And can Swarly get any frags along the way? Here comes the swings from Kakashi. Just the rally in full effect so far. And TSEA with first blood taking care of Razor. And the mines are into play one more time. Bootik tried to go for Minesweeper, but he gets torn apart as he goes out of the Transcendence. Lucifer though still staying on. And a minute and 18 remaining here for the side of TSEA. So again, time bank in favor of DP&PP, yes, but still, TSEA looking in command by the third point, gonna be able to get the capture after the break, and now a 1 minute 09 to 4:46, I believe, between the time banks.
Score 3-3.
Yeah, 109 versus 406. So TSEA gonna have to rely on one big push, one last ride to make this one work. On the flip side, we have DP&PP with a lot of time, so they can just figure things out on their attack later on. But anyway, it looks like we're gonna be able to see what these two squadrons have in store for us. As let's talk about the defense here first from DP&PP, already whipping out most of the 3-3 composition. But oh, it's gonna be the triple dive here for DP&PP. Triple dives, tank, and triple support. Gonna decide to play the Zarya instead of the Wrecking Ball, so a little to my chagrin. The floats though in full effect here for DP&PP, and can they make this one work? They were able to stall out for quite a bit here at the initial part, but their big mistake was giving chase. What I've noticed though from DP&PP, once they make a single mistake, they do learn from it, and they do decide to play around those mistakes that they make, as well as improve their play overall. On the flip side here for TSEA, running the standard 3-3 composition, gonna be running the full goats, ready to go. Let's see if the stampede here from TSEA gonna work out in their favor. So here comes TSEA. Swarly gonna be scouting around on the high ground. The Major Dinner on the flip side gonna be climbing the stairs, and we will see our standard shield battle between the two at just a bit. But in the meantime, Eraser was just hopping along. We have Lucifer on a Wrecking Ball. We have the Zarya here for Johnny, so they got rid of the Diva. Let's see if DP&PP can make this one work. Mr. ZF facing off against Kakashi in a duel. X9 though giving support, and the Zarya as well as the Brigitte with enough pressure to kill the first member of the defense. Dark Phoenix though in the center, already gonna get stunned up. Can Lucifer stay on to the point to get the contest ongoing? 2 kills already here for the attacking squad, and it's gonna be a good bubble from Eraser, but will it be enough? Kakashi gets the rally so early into this fight, and Dark Phoenix is the first casualty. Mercy with the snipe onto the Winston as well, and it does look like TSEA is gonna be able to get the capture onto the point. In the meantime though, Lucifer gonna be ending his contest on a high note. He got a lot of time off the bank here for the side of TSEA, and let's see if Mr. ZF can hop on in just in time. No, torn apart already, and DP&PP has to back on out right now if they want to defend the second checkpoint. So basically here on Numbani, your spawn is all the way to the third. It's so far off, and what you really need to do here on this map is just wait on for your opportunities, wait on for the attackers to just be bunched up by the payload as you set on up, because it's an overtime push. If you go by your lonesome, you're gonna get punished, and it's gonna be an even longer wait for the defense. DP&PP setting on up Graviton Surge, but honestly, counterintuitive play there from Lucifer. He went for the Bolon and pushing everyone back from the Graviton Surge. Swarty now with a self-destruct, and Dark Phoenix on the outside. Channeling the Sound Barrier, gonna get torn apart instead by the explosion. Now booster though from Mercy and Patty. Let's see if Patty can get any frags along the way. Gonna boop up Putik, but Johnny gets the D-Mech onto Swarly. Can the Baby Divas still stay on? Johnny showing his stuff right now with the Zarya. Has a lot of energy, tears apart, major dinner from the seams. And let's see if DP&PP can finish this one on a high note. Here come the takedowns, and here comes the punish, here comes the kills, and DP&PP able to defend the second checkpoint.
Into the iris.
Score 4-3.
4-3 now is the score line here. No time in the bank for TSEA. In the meantime, DP&PP gonna get a disconnect, so hopefully...
Ready for
Welcome back, guys, and we are gonna be into another round here on Numbani. 4:06 on the clock here for DP&PP, and everyone is ready to go. So it's gonna be a long attack and a long time back. A big one here for DP&PP. Can they make this one work? Can they actually get on the board with a map win? That's the real question, as they are gonna decide to play a Winston with a Wrecking Ball this time, potentially. Johnny has shown up with the Zarya, while Lucifer has been pretty consistent with the Zarya. Maybe flipping things over to their DPS might work out in their favor a little better. On the flip side, TSEA gonna try something new. No more Brigitte this time. Gonna be playing the Moira with Diana with the Lucio. So that does mean that's a lot of healing here for TSEA. But they're honestly gonna be swapping things over with a Mercy instead. Can Mercy on the Mercy actually make this one happen? I feel like the Mercy might take a little too much of babysitting when you're playing tanks instead of DPSs. So it might be a little dangerous right now here for TSEA. And look at this already. No point presence whatsoever. It's Patty who has to come on in. And the Wits now with the leap onto the right-hand side. On the flip side, DP&PP playing their composition quite well. They're just segregating and cleaning up as 4-6, working out in their favor. X9 really low, might get tagged there. There you go. Johnny gonna get that takedown. And yes, this Mercy trying to stay alive, but looking to keep on keeping on, getting the Guardian Angels ongoing. And X9, can he actually get rezzed on up? Dark Phoenix giving chase, and in the end, TSEA get the Mercy. So while you're trying to play the Mercy in pseudo quad DPS setup, it's not gonna work out if your composition is like this. There's a reason why you don't play the Mercy in a 3-3 pairing, and this is one. The Mercy honestly having no one to damage boost properly, no one to pocket. Here comes the self-destruct though from Swarly to force Johnny back to spawn. Now in the flip side, we have Eraser now with the Proud Rage, and honestly TSEA looking good after all that. Mines now into play, Soundbar coming on out, and the biggest thing to note for TSEA is they're able to get the ultimates just a little more earlier with their composition. Transcendence coming on out from Butik, and the side of DP&PP just taking a little too long to getting these takedowns. Lucifer though with a tag on the Swarly, the mines as well as the grapple, able to get the damage done. Now for DP&PP, here we go. It looks like deja vu, but they have used up almost 2 minutes of their time back. Here comes the chase again on the Mercy. Cue the Benny Hill music, because Mercy has just been hopping along. Gonna get taken down now by Johnny. Patty though by the corner, and Putik caught by his lonesome. A Graviton Surge though coming on out, finally punishing the Winston and the Wrecking Ball. And in the end, DP&PP should have won that fight. And they did win that fight, but it has taken them so long, a full 2 minutes, to make that one work when they already had it in the bag by the 45-second marker.
payload.
So I'm being a little too critical right now, but just many mistakes there from the side of DP&PP. Yeah, the usual. Anyway, the Primal Rage as well as the Mines are ready to go for DP&PP, and they can go for the Mines into the push combination rather here between the two tanks. Now, can the animals abuse the situation and abuse their opponents? As here comes Lucifer as well as Eraser into the dome. Here comes the crack already, and the mines are into play. Now, a 1-for-1 trade. Self-destruct though coming on out, and it's interesting how TSEA is playing this. They're putting everything at the payload so far. They're just trying to defend this one objective-wise, and it is working out in their favor. They do get some tag sets, but Johnny is still alive. He has constantly been at the 80 to 100 energy marker, and DP&PP has been very reliant on the Zarya to get these takedowns. A rally now coming on out from Mr. ZF, and DP&PP now has realized that they blew their ults earlier. Fear for the side of TSEA, and now they can go for the punish play. They can get these takedowns, and they can go for the victory as a Wrecking Ball pile driver comes on by. Patty trying to stay alive. The Winslow with the leap on in, and the Prime Rage to go for the beatdown bar brawl. Can X9 actually get the kill onto Butik into this one? Swarly and Kakashi both gonna get fragged on out. Butik still staying on, and the C9 there by the end. DP and PP take their first map win.
Play of the game.
Play of the game is gonna go on over to Kakashi.
Feel better soon. Feel holding. Unmade.
30 seconds of the same thing that I repeated, as we are gonna get into Hanamura. As of the moment, it does seem like DP&PP has been favoring attacking first for quite a while in the series. On the flip side, TSEA on the defense right here. Let's see if Major Dinner and Swarly can keep the defense ongoing. On the flip side, we got X9 and Kakashi playing the Mei and the Reaper. So finally, Kakashi gonna be on to the DPS role. We got Patty and Mercy playing the Luciana. And here on the other side, gonna be DP&PP whipping out the Winston and the Zarya alongside the Wrecking Ball potentially. It did seem like they were very comfortable in playing this one a while ago on Numbani's second round. Let's see if DP&PP rather can get the similar kind of success here on Hanamura. And let's get into this game here between these two squads. The PH squad on the defense, Thai squad on the attack. Who will take this one as Lucifer goes for the roll on already? Gonna get the combination to go an ice wall coming out from X9, and that's gonna be a Lucifer gonna get frozen up, gonna get taken down, and that's gonna be first blood here for the side of TSEA. Mr. ZF on the meantime, ice walled up, gonna get picked up as well. And it does seem like it's a very simple strategy here for the side of TSEA. You put up the ice wall, you see who's left behind, and you get the takedown. So far so good here. Swarly able to keep the beam on going, gonna be a triple kill, and TSEA able to hold on for the initial minute. But now, DP&PP looking to reset on up. They'll be playing the Reinhardt instead by Eraser, and it's gonna be a Mei pick here for Lucifer as well. They do say that the Mei is the devil incarnate, so this might be just up to par. Iceball put on up, wants to go for the brawl already. Counter Iceball from X9, it's a little too late, but Major Dinner showing up in full force. They're gonna get the shatter on out. A triple kill so far here for the defense, but they do lose their Reinhardt. Now without the Reinhardt here, this is a good opportunity for DP&PP to go on in, but TSEA decides, oh, we need to play aggressive. We lost the Reinhardt. It might be a bad snowball later on. They went for the push instead, got 3 more kills, and this is pretty much a reset coming our way. Now Patty spots out Major Dinner, gonna be setting on up one more time by the gate. In the meantime, X9 might be having to put up the ice wall a little earlier than usual, as here comes Lucifer one more time. There you go. If you don't go for the ice wall first, you're gonna get intercepted by Lucifer and his ice wall as well. Here comes the Blizzard right now, sucking in everyone who was grabbed up, and in the end, TSEA able to defend this one, but Lucifer looking for a quick little tick, trying to play cheeky, gets caught by X9 instead, and TSEA even getting his stagger onto the Mei. So far so good here for the PH squadron, understanding exactly how to defend this Hanamura gate. Now the real question is, can TSEA hold on? They used up their grab and their Blizzard a while ago. Now they will be able to go for the Nano Beyblade play. Can Mercy and Kakashi just work together to get these takedowns? That's going to be the real question. Now Dark on the flip side, Dark Phoenix and Mr. ZF ready with 2 ultimates as well. Kakashi now going to move on over to the right hand side, and here comes the ice wall put into play as well. A speed boost now from DP&PP. Going to go for the sound barrier on to 4. Butik looking for an opportunity to get some snipes as well, and the Transcendence is ready to go. Kakashi though really low, going to get topped up, but the Graviton starts sucking him in back, and he's going to get tagged there by Eraser. Major Dana though really low, good shatter on to 3. Where's the follow-up though? Swarly coming on by, and here comes the counter Transcendence. X9 now gonna put up the Blizzard into play. Kakashi still coming through spawn. The Mei 1v1 working out in favor of TSEA, and that's gonna be the takedown. Swarly though gonna go for the Graviton Surge. Eraser slamming into the roof with the shatter, just shaking all those shingles, but Mercy all alone in the end. And Johnny gonna get that kill. DP and PP get the first tick. Can Kakashi actually clutch this one out with the Death Blossom? He's trying his mightiest. He's trying to make this one work, but he gets stunned and taken down by Bootsick. That's gonna be enough here for DP and PP to be able to get the capture. 4:35 on the clock. So it looks like a full hold is not in our near future anytime soon for this round, guys. DP and PP gonna be marching through to the center, looking to get that second checkpoint ready to go. On the flip side though, we have X9 now. We're gonna be sweeping over to the Doomfist. So with the Doomfist, he's trying to get into the backline. Kakashi though, with the Death Blossom, does get one booped up by Dark Phoenix, but again, it's just too late to make a difference. TSEA gonna be able to defend this initial attack so quickly. So team kill going the way, but DP and PP should not be dissuaded. That was a good effort overall, going for the push, but unfortunately for them, now they don't have the snowball effect in their favor. In the meantime, we see Kakashi swap things over. Ooh, it's gonna be a Junkrat. I like this pick here from Kakashi. Gonna be changing things up, trying to make this one work. Gonna be good at the funnel area, but of course, Johnny can use that to get a lot of energy going his way. Now DP and PP trying to take the high ground. Sound barrier pulled up by Dark Phoenix. Here comes the Shadow ready. Doesn't get too much though, but still in the end does get 2 kills. The Zenyatta and the Brigitte are the initial casualties. Now back to the point, Eraser as well as Lucifer and Dark Phoenix trying to get that first tick taken, but it's not working out in their favor. As a good rotation here from TSEA, dissuading them. Eraser now with the Shatter, gonna get X9, but Swarly able to clean up before his fellow Doomfist dies, and TSEA able to hold on for another minute. Now with 3:05 on the clock, this has to be DP and PP being more efficient with their ultimates. If they don't really get any kills, they're just gonna be caught in a loop, caught in a cycle where they get fended off again and again and again and again. Now in the meantime, TSEA does have the Reptar and does have the Nano Boost ready to go. And the real question is, will this actually be enough to get any takedowns in the first place? The Zenyatta and the Zarya do have the 2 ultimates as well, so let's see if DP and PP can make this one happen. TSEA now on the high ground still, trying to get some damage done, trying to just take the tactical advantage. Kakashi though, good Riptire there, but oh, they give up a tick. Johnny able to just go to the point uncontested, get the first tick. So a small mistake there for TSEA there. I guess that was the whole plan all along. Graviton surge into some takedowns from the Genji of Eraser, but in the end it's like Johnny realizing, oh, I can just go for the point and get a objective done. So now DP and PP showing me a completely different lineup right now. Gonna be Mr. ZF on the main tank, gonna be on Reinhardt, Eraser on that Genji, Lucifer will be playing the McCree, and it's Johnny still on the Zarya. Interesting here. DP and PP just flexing on over different roles, trying to get a medium of success going their way. They're close to the blade, and they do have the Transcendence in hand. Johnny now gonna step on the steel trap with the bubble, doesn't get any effect done, and we have a brawl one more time in the castle. Now, will this actually be enough? As here comes a charge already. Mr. ZF with the tag on the Major Dinner. On the flip side though, X9 gets the combination onto the Genji, gets that takedown, and he's just pushing everyone back with his mighty fist of his. Johnny now gonna be the next target. There's the wall, and meet Johnny's face. Johnny's face meet the wall. Johnny, go back to spawn. TSEA again able to hold on. 1:10 on the clock, and we see the Pharah Mercy now between Eraser and Dark Phoenix. Minute remaining here for the Thai squad on their attack. They are running out of opportunities here. This might be just one last push coming from them, as they do have a pretty slow composition in the first place. Can the Pharah and the Mercy make this one work? Can the Navage be done in the first place, as they're trying to come on over? DP and PP now to the center. Here comes the pressure on to X9. He might have to use the Meteor Strike here, but he gets rid of Mr. ZF first. 35 seconds on the clock. TSEA gonna decide to whip out their ultimates, looking to land anywhere on the map. And Kakashi with the Riptide going onto the high ground. He's trying to play this ambitiously, and he does get Dark Phoenix, leading Eraser to his own devices. And it's gonna be easy pickings here for the defense against a Pharah without the pocket. Now there you go, Mercy gets the snipe. 15 seconds remaining. Can anyone from the side of DP and PP come back to the point? Mr. ZF looking to go for the charger too, but Patty already dissuading him from doing anything. Here comes the left shift, and will we see a pin? No, Patty gets the boop. Kakashi caught along, but the overtime gonna get triggered potentially here by Mr. ZF. No, it's too late, just too early with the charge, and in the end, that's gonna be TSEA able to hold on with only 1 point and 1 tick given to the opposing squadron.
Switching sides. Initiating match.
To TSEA now looking really good in this matchup, guys. Kashi, X9, Major Dinner, Swarly, Mercy, and Patty 1 point and a tick away from taking the first series victory here for TSEA to get them on the board in the Scrim League proper. On the flip side, DP&PP gonna be trying their damnedest, trying their hardest to force the defense here on the first point and get the 2-2 scoring to get a draw instead. Let's see whose force of will win them out in the end. So now there you go, Johnny back on the DPS. That's what I've been waiting for and really been wanting to see all throughout the series. Johnny has shown that he can be pretty exceptional on the hit scan, and let's see if it's gonna be enough. Eraser gonna be playing the Sombra this time, and we see Lucifer back onto his Zarya, Mr. ZF on the Reinhardt, and it's gonna be of Mercy and a non-parry. Interesting. So the Mercy gonna be pocketing up Johnny along the way. What I've noticed though is neither squad are really playing the quad DPS. On the flip side, TSEA gonna be playing the Shiki. They're gonna be trying to play the Symmetra potentially. Will this be an ice wall first from Kakashi into a teleporter, or will this be an ice wall onto the point to force the side of DP&PP to rotate to the right hand side as TSEA take a free tick or two? But anyway, there's only one way you'll find out. It's time to show up with the action. Major Dinner, the first to get hacked. We see a bubble, and Johnny with the initial kill onto Swarly already. You can see the potency of the Ashe pocketed up by the Mercy and getting the headshots along the way. Mercy now ticking away with her life, and Eraser able to clean that one up. DP&PP initially starting strong, initially getting some good picks, and Eraser now gonna be into the backline. What DP&PP can do is they can go for a hack or two onto one of these medpacks to just lessen the immediate healing here around the side of TSEA. But instead, Eraser was trying to go for the hack onto Major Dinner. Good rotation play from Kakashi. And here we go. TSEA with the pocket strat. Gonna put up the ice wall out in front. And the first tick immediately taken. So with the time stalled out already by TSEA, they get the second tick as predicted. Can anyone from DP&PP come on back? They see Mr. ZF all alone. A potential play there from the Fire Grenade of Blue Tick, but doesn't get too much in the end. Johnny now, Coach Gun into play, and let's see if the side of the defense can still hold this one up. Just leaving the point once is going to cost them the whole objective already, but the Bob of Johnny working its magic. Blue Tick with the Fire Grenade onto Patty as well. Kakashi now still staying onto the point, but this fight is all over. He's going to die to the hand of the Sombra instead. But 99.1% DP&PP cutting it close, and now they know that the side of TSEA is gonna do that one more time. DP&PP trying to set on up on the back foot, and let's see if Eraser can actually get anyone this time with the hack. Oh, look at that. So quick with the turnaround. TSEA communicating quite well. Now back to the point, and where's the ice wall? There you go. That's gonna be the tick taken. That's the tick taken without any fighting whatsoever. I don't even need to say anything else. Lucifer though gonna get frozen up, a 1-for-1 trade, and this is the opportunity for TSEA to take the win outright. They're getting the kills right now. They're fighting as well as advancing to the objective. They get 3. Dark Phoenix and Booting gonna get staggered here. It's gonna be hefty to lose Diana. The first tick taken already. Eraser though with the EMP gets the kill on the Major Dinner. Patty can't do anything to help his team, and it's gonna be the TSEA fended off with an ultimate. Oh, Graviton Surge from Swarly out of desperation. It's gonna be a brawl. Bob though brought into the fight, and Patty now forced to use the Soundfire. Mercy does have the Nano Boost available. Where will she use it? X9 gonna get killed with the Sentry Turret, but things look dire for TSEA, and they realize, okay, we don't need to force this out, guys. We can calm down. We can relax. That would have looked really cool on stream to actually finish that one up with one push. But it's okay. We have 5 minutes, all 5 on the clock. We can reset. We can set on up one more time. But yeah, TSEA looking really good for this one. 11% to victory here. Just needs to get 1/3 of 1 tick, which is already 1/3 of the point. So just a 1-9 kind of deal. So easy pickings here for TSEA. If they get even 2 to 3 kills, just a stagger on going, a small opportunity to strike will work out in their favor. But now Eraser going for the hack, gonna drop on down. Interesting movement here though from DP&PP. They're playing the low ground to TSEA's high ground when it should be flipped on its head instead. So Kakashi gonna take advantage of that. The McCree on the high ground, uncontested more or less, gonna allow him to get some free hits along the way. In the meantime, we have 3 ultimates ready to go here for the defense, and they might be able to clutch this one out potentially. But Mercy, Nana boost in hand, might pop it onto the Reinhardt, trying to get away though from the Ashe. Grappling Surge now coming on in, and Kakashi the first casualty. Kakashi caught that one, dropping on down. A big mistake there from TSEA. Should have left the McCree on the high ground instead, alongside Diana. And TSEA now gonna be forced to back on out. While they do have 4 minutes on the clock, it's okay. No worries whatsoever here for TSEA. When you're a lower ranked team and you're playing 2CP, the biggest thing to do is calm down. Not get staggered in, not force yourselves on the point too much, and not force things with their ultimates. TSEA learning that the hard way though. They do have Nana Boost available still for Mercy, but X9 is still halfway from the Dragon Blade, so it's gonna take a while for the Nana Blade play to come on by. In the meantime, already Johnny with the initial frag onto X9, and that puts a big wrench in the plans of TSEA, because when they lose the Genji that early, he's unable to get any ult charge from the upcoming fight. Eraser now just facing off against Swarly. They both have their ultimates ready, so it's just gonna be a, just gonna be an even trade between the two. Now DP&PP able to hold that one off with just 1 pick. That was a perfect shot there from Johnny, and now 4 ultimates ready to go here for the Red Hand squad. But X9 gonna be leaping up on top. He's so close to the Nana Blade. Shatter already used up a Magic Dinner, looking for an opportunity, but he's not gonna get one. EMP though, connecting onto 5. A good setup from Eraser. No one gets knocked down till Johnny gets a dynamite onto 2. He's playing this so aggressively out in front. And another successful defense here from DP&PP. They're showing up in full force here on these last 2 maps after a small lackluster play between Nepal as well as Rialto. But for now, TSEA gonna be changing a few things up. It's gonna be a Winston here as well as a Hanzo for Major Dinner and Kakashi. X9 finally has a blade, and this might be the opportunity here for TSEA to get the victory that they've been salivating for. Lucifer on the left hand side, here comes the blade in hand. Where's the Nana Boost from Mercy? She's looking for their target. X9 finally gonna get it, grabbing the surge into play from Swarty as well. TSEA has to face off against Bob though, and that's gonna be the takedown. This should be the victory. TSEA is gonna take the series 3-1 after a 2-1 victory here on Hanamura. Play of the game, gonna go on over to X9 and his Mei. And yeah, just the Blizzard play with the Graviton Surge, well comboed up by TSEA. That's our series, guys, and thank you for tuning on in.